Hello and welcome to Employment Law. I am Professor Misha Grimes, your instructor for this course. I'm a full-time faculty member in the School of Business, Education, Justice, and Law, and I've been teaching at CCBC for 12, going on 13 years. My office is on the Catonsville campus in Best 205. Please stop by and see me. In addition to being a faculty member, I'm also a Maryland attorney. I'm licensed to practice in the state of Maryland. I am a wife and a mom, and my husband's a lawyer. I have 2 kids. My oldest child graduated from CCBC. My daughter is a competitive swimmer, my younger child. So I spend a great deal of time poolside, 5 hours at the pool, watching my daughter swim for approximately 27 seconds. And the goal is to have her swim less than 27 seconds in those 5 hours that I sit there. But I'm also an avid runner. I wake every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 a.m. to meet my run group at 5:30, and we run a 5K every day. And each year I run at least one half marathon, and in the past I've run a few 10K races with my students. I look forward to working with each and every one of you, and you too will, this is my introduction to who I am, but you too will be required to introduce yourself to me. So when you come into Blackboard, you will receive come into the announcements page. Here is where I will post course announcements. They will also probably be pushed to you as messages, but this is where I post about anything that is happening in the course. You will see in just one second when we go through the syllabus that students are required to participate in either Blackboard Collaborate sessions to meet with me or on-campus sessions known as Pizza with the Professor and Donuts and Debates. In those sessions, we will meet, debate course topics, and discuss some of the current events that are going on in employment law. But in order to participate in those sessions, students have to sign up. I post the links for sign up on Blackboard announcements, and you will see those links right here. It tells you where to go. So when you come into the announcements, be sure to read the announcements to make sure that they're any course notices. But as you get started, there's a folder called the Start Here folder. This is where I have provided you with a great deal of course information. You will need to go through the material, familiarize yourself with the course, and feel free to ask questions if you have any, but there is a great deal of material. So I would ask that you take some time to kind of review the information provided and Start Here. In addition to the information that I have provided, the college has student information, which if you click this tab, it allows you as a student to have student resources, the student announcements, how to download Collaborate. That's also provided in the class. But if you have questions, there's the student information button at the top that you can also access. Okay, so when we come to our Start Here page, let's go in here. Here you have course orientation information. This is a hyperlink document that goes through all of the things that I'm getting ready to show you, as well as course information and explanations. This too is a document that is written. It outlines the very course introduction that we are getting ready to have through this audio video lesson. Okay, so let's start off with we talked about announcements. So let's take a look at our syllabus. Here's the syllabus. Outlines the course objectives, that gives you information. Here I am. I am Professor Grimes. This is my contact information. It has my office hours. This is my email address outside of Blackboard. I do ask that you contact me in Blackboard, but in the event that Blackboard is down or messages is not working, feel free to contact me through CCBC. Okay. Here are your course objectives and the major topics that we discuss in the class. This is your evaluation. This is a 500-point grading scale course. 150 points, which is approximately 30% of your grade, is based on the professor meetings. Those Blackboard Collaborate meetings and/or Pizza with Professor or Donuts and Debate. We will discuss those momentarily, but here you have quizzes, weekly module assignments. There's an exam as well as a final exam, and then you have class discussions. All of those total 500 points, and again, there's your grading scale. Please be advised that I do not accept late assignments, so it is very important that you submit your assignments by the due date. The due date is listed on the syllabus. It's also listed in your weekly modules. Okay, here's the group meetings discussion information. It is the proctored assignment. It tells you about Blackboard Collaborate. It's an online video chat room, so you need a computer that has a camera as well as a microphone. Pizza with the professor and donuts and debate. Here are the rules for Blackboard Collaborate, just so you know, it's outlined. There's also another folder that shows you how to download Collaborate. The syllabus outlines all of the policies that this class follows. I encourage you to read them. Please be mindful that you are required to download Respondus. Respondus is also provided in the Start Here folder with the instructions on how you download. Here is your course calendar. Outlines the due dates for all of your modules, as well as Pizza with the Professor, Blackboard Collaborate sessions. They are provided on your syllabus. Okay, so let's take a look at our course content. If you come to the course content page, you have a number of folders that are provided here. Here, the class discussion and blog. Okay, there's a grading rubric provided in here as well, but this tells you each week one student has been assigned to post a question in the blog that relates to employment law. That initial post is worth 5 points. From there on, once posted, that's their first date, then students are required to come in and respond to the question. And that is your weekly discussion interaction with your classmates. I do go in, I read the discussions. Sometimes I will post, particularly if students have questions. So I too am involved in the weekly blogs in the sense that I read them. I do not always post in there, but sometimes I do. If you have questions about that, please feel free to contact me. The rubric outlines what you will be graded on. The expectation is that you engage in the dialogue with your classmates. In addition to that, here is the professor group meeting. You have your group meeting instructions. This tells you where to go, what to do, how you sign up, and the dates for the various formats. But this is, again, a graded assignment worth 150 points of your grade. Okay, now let's go to the weekly modules. Weekly content modules. As you saw on your syllabus at the end with your course calendar and schedule, it outlines the various modules. Each week is broken down into a module. So I made mention of Module 1. Module 1, you will be required to introduce yourself on the discussion board. Students will introduce themselves on the board. Now, that is a hello document. Please say hello, introduce yourself, tell me a little bit about you. And I'm looking forward to meeting each and every one of you. This is a graded assignment. I read them and I respond back to you. It's a way that we get to know each other. Again, your assignments, all of your assignments are listed in this module. So this is the format. You will have the module. It will tell you what the objectives are for this week, what chapter you should read, if there are any study tools that you need to use in order to complete the module. All of the things that are outlined in that overall module will be within the folder. So notice it said hello. Here's the hello document. Here is, again, this is just a guide. It says some of the silly questions and things that you can introduce yourself. And then this is the assignment. The modules are set up the same way. Once you get into Module 2, this is what your book refers to as Part 1, Workplace Discrimination. So in Module 2, here's the document that outlines the due dates for everything. Notice I always put that you have a discussion question because I don't want you to forget. And I know that it's important for you to engage with your classmates. And some of the questions that are posted are amazing and they're based on current events. So it keeps everyone up to date. And then you have a Dear Student. Going back to the module, the Dear Student is here. You also have a quiz that's in this folder. This is the study guide that I have provided. In addition to the textbook, there are study guides that are in Blackboard that will be helpful for you with the material. And please note, as stated on the syllabus, as well as on the module, you are required to review that material because it will be included in your assignment. Okay. Here you have some exams. They are practice tests. If it says practice, you can take these as many times as you want. They cover the various units in the book as well as the course. Your exam 1 will be here as well as your final exam. Okay, so here are your blogs. That's your weekly discussion question. When you go to log in and post your question, you would just need to scroll down and find your name. It's based on your week and post your question. Students will then come in and respond. Here's how you send me a message. Create a message, click 2, There's my name. Make sure I am under the recipient. And then here you have the subject. Type that in. This star means that it is required, and then type your message and submit. The discussion board is where you will post your hello, but this is also where I post feedback. In your syllabus, it states that I will post feedback not only in your assignment box, but sometimes I post feedback on the discussion board. This is general feedback for the course, but also I will post a sample student assignment or assignments. I will redact all student information, but it gives students an idea of what a sample assignment would look like. And also it, celebrates the students who did an excellent job. Blackboard Collaborate. Blackboard Collaborate is what I use for office hours, which are listed on your syllabus, as well as our Blackboard Collaborate professor meetings. So here where it says schedule sessions, I will schedule your sessions and they will be here. I schedule them based on who signs up. So if you go to the announcements, you use the Doodle link to sign up for the session, and then you will be in the session. These are closed sessions based on those participants who have signed up. Because this is a proctored assignment, it is only limited to the students who register. So it is important that if you want to participate in the session, that you use the scheduling link in order to sign up. Okay, the assignment Dropbox is where you will upload your assignments. Please note that assignments, again, must be submitted by the due date because I do not accept late assignments. And they must be saved as a Word or rich text format document. So when you are coming to upload your assignment, it tells you the due date, and then you can save it as an attachment. Please do not write your assignment as a written submission. You would browse your computer, find it on your computer, save it, and upload it. Okay, again, I am Professor Grimes. This has been an overview of the course. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. You can send me a message, call me on the phone. We can set up a Blackboard Collaborate. I want you to know that I'm here for you to assist you, and I look forward to working with you throughout the semester. Take care. Thank you so much.